Hey guys, welcome back. Welcome if you're new. This will be a air signs reading for the month, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Thank you guys in advance for liking, commenting. I love hearing from you guys. Jump in the comments, let me know you're here. Let me know what sign you are, or where you're tapping in from, or just say good morning. Let's get into it, shall we? The first card that we have come out, air signs, is number 30. 30 breaks down to a 3. 3 is the mind, body, soul, the Trinity. Gosh, my nails are dirty. Sorry. The Trinity, the connection. Are you paying attention to what your body is telling you right now? That seems to be the message for someone. The snow moon speaks to purity, and I know many of us in the north, at least, are seeing this this energy of the snow moon with all the snow that we just got hit with this past week. And when I was doing my New Year's messages, when I was meditating on that reading, the one thing that kept coming through so strong was snow. And snow is purity. It's about detoxing. It's about cleansing the mind, body, and soul of the shit that's just no longer relevant. People, places, things, ideas that aren't helping. We've got number 34 breaking down to a 7. A 7 is a very analytical number. It's also a very spiritual number. Yeah, I feel this is an awakening. I feel like there is some consciousness coming to something that maybe had been pushed aside before, but now there's a realization here because we got the extremes energy, which tells me there's something really pulling on you. There could have been, this could go in so many different directions, but for some it could be addictions. For others it could be relationship patterns that are, a bit extreme. There's a toxic undertone to this energy that needs to be cleared. And this is about learning how to handle crisis as well, with calm, resilience. This is about seeking balance, finding better ways to handle conflict than, rage or outrage. There may be someone who seeks to disrupt your energy or your business or your life in some way. This could also be speaking to the extremes, the weather pattern, right? It's always the micro to the macro to the micro. So there's many layers of this, and many of us have experienced extremes of weather, right? Hot, boiling days, or the freezing ice and snow that we're experiencing now. You certainly know that you're alive because the sensation can be so overwhelming or even stressful on the body. The hot moon appeared in the hottest time of the year where the days are longest and rain less frequency. Similarly, we can experience extremes in life, right? Deaths and job losses, relationship breakdowns, true fears, big conflicts. Our situation can change quickly for better or for worse. And the hot moon challenges us to build our resilience and to reserve our wisdom and our calm for those times where things are at their extreme. it reminds us that, you know, developing grace under pressures is worth its weight in gold, and even these extremes in time will pass. But there's something that you're being forced to look at right now, air signs. It's extreme, my voice, and I think you're clearing it out. Why? You're making space for your peace and your power. We got number 28, breaks down to a 10. This is a completion. A 10 is a completion. 10 also breaks down to a 1, which brings you back to the source, creator. The waning crescent 5 speaks to peace. And this is exactly what you are pulling into your life, or you know, I feel like you've gotten a taste of peace, and now, you know, you're not willing to let it go for some of you. For others, you're just beginning to step into your peace, or that's the direction that you're headed in, or could be headed in once you let go of some of these extremes. Why is my voice cracking? Hold on, let me grab some water real quick. On the bottom of the deck, we've got number 16, the full moon, which next week we'll be having, hold on, a full moon, and I'll be live sometime this week to do that reading. In this deck, it speaks to power. Number 16 breaks down to a 7, another number 7, the analytical, the very spiritual number, and power. So this is exactly what it looks like, right? It's about stepping into your power. Look, there's the new moon that we just had last week. Beginnings. So this is about shining brightly, not hiding who you are. The power card, the full moon energy, speaks to attracting big things for yourself. There's also something in here with like ancestral energy. Ancestral energy is important right now. It's a good time to open your mind to larger possibilities. There's big magic in store. Let's get some animal spirits for my air signs. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. What animal spirits, totems do we have today for my air signs for the month? Zebra wanted to come out. It may be time to get creative. Or you could be thinking about getting creative. Yep, look, the spider is literally like manifesting creativity. It's the creator energy. It's about creating prosperity through your life's work. It's also got an energy of Dharma. Okay, so again, that ancestral energy just keeps pulling. And then we have the eagle and the phoenix. I love it. I freaking love it. The eagle's about stepping into the unknown. And the phoenix is about rising from the ashes. So you're burning up this old, whatever this is, right? Whether this is, it's going to be different for everyone. Whether this is relationship or some kind of addiction, a way of thinking, a way of being, a way of acting, a characteristic, you know, whatever it is, you know, because it brings you tension. I think you're seeing through that now, and it is a challenge. However, through the burning of it, through the clearing, and this is the energy of calcination, and if this reading is resonating, I highly recommend that you check out the Alchemical Wednesday process of the process of calcination video that I just posted last week. The calcination is literally, and this theme has been coming up often this week, of, which makes sense because we're in the North medicine. It's the time to go within. But the calcination is literally the burning, the turning through fire into ash. And what had come to mind is like the farmers when they might burn part of their land to make the land more lush, more fertile again, right? So you have to do a clearing, you have to burn away certain things, and then comes this vibrant beingness. The phoenix in this deck is also associated with the first chakra, the root, which is at the base of your spine. And this is your center of being grounded, being centered, connected. And it's about lifting the baggage. There's realization here. It's freedom from suffering and from past karma. On the bottom, we also have the tiger. You may want to do some candle gazing. The tiger is lunar energy. It's feminine energy. The feminine energy is that which is receptive, open. Yeah, for some of you, this definitely could be related to relationships. But this is about you stepping into your passions, your purpose, your fire. Yeah, underneath that, we have the scorpion in reverse. The scorpion in reverse is about resentments, jealousy, unresolved issues that might sting you in the ass if you don't resolve them at this time, okay? So, just saying. Let's get some tarot out here. What are we at? 12:22 on the clock. And there's another 2. It's about a decision, weighing your options, air signs. This is your energy. This is air energy. So you could be really thinking. You could be really in your head at this time. 2s represent the duality, the polarities, the balance. It's also an energy of union, of love. So I feel like there is a difficult decision here, but ultimately you have to choose love. And by choosing love, that doesn't necessarily mean choosing relationship. Okay, because sometimes you have to love yourself more. You have to have your own cup filled in order to fill others. So if you're in a relationship that's abusive or toxic, then you know the loving choice would be to honor yourself and to take care of yourself and to do what you need to do for you. Okay, and sometimes that means we have to leave certain relationships behind. We got the King of Cups. Interesting. So the King of Cups is an emotionally balanced, emotionally in control, leader energy. It's about empathy and what you tolerate. Let's see what else comes out. Aquarius, Pisces energy. Yeah, I think this is saying like, this is what you need to choose. It's your, like, the king is masculine energy, and we all have masculine and feminine within us, okay? So just because it's a king doesn't mean it's about a male necessarily. It can be, but it could be about that part of you, that water energy of you, the masculine water energy, which is the masculine takes action, right? And when in balance, the King of Cups is in touch with his emotions, his or her emotions, and knows how to take action in the right steps. I don't know how to say it, but knows how to take action based on, you know, their own intuition, right? Water energy is intuitive. It's emotional. Okay, so paying attention, tuning into your emotions, and then taking the corresponding steps that you need to take. And then we have the Nine of Cups. This is wish fulfillment. It's emotional contentment. What is going to get you, air signs, in this place of where you're taking your power back and you are in a good place emotionally? I want to just look at this extremes card real quick. I'm going to go with the After Tarot, actually, for this. Tell me about this extreme. Look, oh my God, you can't make this up. It's literally the same card I just pulled. So this is about your strength, your compassion. It's about your optimism. It's also about your suffering. Okay. In what areas are you finding that there's a lack of joy or a lack of satisfaction, a lack of emotional fulfillment? Because that will give you an indicator. And what is it that you are hoping for? What is it that you're wishing for? Maybe there's some dissatisfaction. And I just feel like this energy is urging you to move more into what lifts you up, what makes you satisfied, what brings you contentment. It's also about gratitude, balance. Yeah, balance. The Temperance card is about rejuvenation. It's rebirth energies. It's literally the you know, after what comes. This is what comes after releasing this extreme. So maybe you've already released it for some of you, because all of these cards are pointing to this beautiful outcome of balance, of restoration, of deeper connection, I'm hearing. Because the more that you listen to your intuition and stand up for yourself, yeah, I think that's what this is. You're defending yourself. You're standing up for yourself. You're taking a stand for yourself. And there's an ending. I saw it. I knew it. There's an ending. And what comes of this ending? Wish fulfillment. Emotional stability. Abundance. Good parenting. The Empress is a very good mother. Things grow around her naturally. There's an energy here of authenticity and of trusting in yourself. Mental clarity as well with the King of Swords. There's a need for some to take action, and for others, I think that you've already taken some action, and it's headed. You've paid attention to your intuition, or that's the direction that you're headed in. Honoring yourself, standing up for yourself, defending yourself, and restoring balance. And this is bringing emotional balance. This is looking out for children as well. For some, there are children involved. Yeah, it's a new perspective that is leading you to greatness, to contentment, to support and empathy. Some of you could have some gifts opening up as a result of this as well. All right, let's get closing. Let's do a self-care oracle to close out the sesh. Thank you guys again for liking the video. It really does go a long way. Dropping into the comments really helps my page to grow as well. So if you're like, yo, Devin, I love your readings. How can I support you? drop it in the comments. It really does go a long way. All right, air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Let's get one for each. How about that? So I didn't do advice for each. We'll do a self-care oracle for each. Gemini, we got light a candle. See, this is that energy I was pulling on, the candle gazing. God, you can't make this shit up. It's so good. It's so good. You may want to, you know, light a candle and use some intention with it. You know, what is this emotional outcome that you want to feel? When you're lighting the candle, pull upon that energy. Okay? The energy of gratitude, perhaps, or of stability, of contentment. Libra, advice for my Libras, advice for my Libras, Sunrise. We got charity. So you may want to give back in some way, help someone in some way. Yeah, anything that you can do to help another will probably be very, very impactful at this time. And then Aquarius, last but not least, advice for my Aquarians regarding this spread. Oh, and we got work-life balance. Okay, so how can you bring more balance into your work and into your personal life? How can you bring more balance? And you know, a really easy way to answer a question like this is simply to ask the universe, how can I bring more balance into my life? Show me how I can bring more balance into my life. Demand it, it'll come. Thank you guys again so much for liking, sharing, commenting, all the things. I love hearing from you guys. Do make sure you are subscribed, hit the notification bell if you would like to be notified of upcoming videos. Love you guys. Later.